mind you, an hour or so before that, me and Grape crushed QB in the pen. The housing unit, me and Hamo got it on. He got the best of me. Now they bring me back to a new house, which is the old house from 3 months ago where I got ran out at. Do you understand what's going on? I'm trying to see who in the house, because I got ran out of this house already. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be smart. My brother died while being incarcerated on Rikers Island. So I'm not a dummy. I know it can go there.
هذا حد العالم هذا طالق هذا راسخ وإلى آخره
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh to all RipRightHD disciples, YouTubers and viewers. Welcome back to a new video on RipRightHD. Sorry for the long wait, guys. I was a little wrapped up with the whole paid meals events, feeding the people in need, as well as traveling to Florida and back. And I'm seeing a lot of comments on my post about yo, that's like PC if a dude pack you out, or you know, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. First and foremost, there's gangsters and there's idiots, in my opinion. You know, if you just wilding out doing whatever you want to do, okay, that's fine, but there's a time and a place where you have to think, and he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, right? That's what they say. So you got to be smart. My brother died while being incarcerated on Rikers Island. So I'm not a dummy. I know it can go there, and I know the circumstances. So yeah, if you want to say, yo, that's like going to PC. Okay. Sammy the Bull was in PC, ratted and all that. He still had 15 bodies, so he was dangerous. So at the end of the day, I'm not condoning whatever the case is, but what I'm saying is you have to be mindful and you have to be smart. You can't dive into a den full of lions. Now, if you already happen to be in a den, then you have to rock out with your sock out. That's just what it is. But if you're not in there, why would you go in there and put yourself in a situation to probably not come out of it? I know a lot of people that done it and they're not here to talk about it. Why? Because they wasn't using their brain. So sometimes you have to think, all right? So guys, where we left off at is later on, after I left that house, somebody came to the house from that house, but this was months later. And at the time I had a long time in the prison, so I had some time in. So I used to go to court every 2 months or so. So it was kind of hard to catch people. Like I said, I never seen 𝗬𝑃 again. So, you know, I was done. So the guy came to my block and me and him was talking. He was like, yeah, I remember when they jumped you on the block we was on. And I said, jump me? Nah, nobody jumped me. That's what you talking about when 𝗬𝑃 knocked me down? He like, nah, they jumped you. But remember, guys, when he hit me, he put a bruising on me, so I was kind of woozy. And while I was on the floor, as I explained to y'all, I seen blurriness, but I seen people. So at that time, it was like 3 or 4 people stomping me out. So I was that gone until I came to. So this is what the dude is telling me. So he started naming some of the guys, and one of the ones that stuck in my head was QB, Quiet Blood, and he started telling me this dude, that dude. So I was like, yo, say that. So I was on my way to court finally. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna catch one of these dudes because I'm not seeing them on the visiting floor. It's on. So I was red ID at the time. This is like when you are doing cutting, getting caught with knives, different things. You use a weapon, any form of weaponry. So I was red ID when I went to court. So they used to have to put these mittens on me. And then the cuffs, and then the chain, and cuff me around the waist, and then my feet. So I used to be separate by myself. So I seen QB. So I already knew how to get out my mittens and the cuffs, and sometimes even my shackles, depending. So whatever the case may be, I'm at the front of the line. So QB is in the line too. So I finally slip out my cuff. I kind of got one hand out the cuff, one hand out the mitten. So my whole one hand is free. But my other hand is connected to my belt. And then also I got the shackles, but I'm by myself. Now the rest of the guys that's in the line, it's one of their hands are free, and they shackled, handcuffed right hand or left hand to another guy, and 1 feet to another feet. So, you know, they double. So I'm like in a situation So at the end of the day, I'm still going to put some pain in, you know what I'm saying? Because this dude, he stomped me out when I was on the floor after I was knocked down. Like, what's the purpose of that? So I seen him. I got up out my shackles. So I'm going towards him, not on a line. So, you know, he kind of like making a scene or whatever. So the police is like, you know, they coming. So I had to dip back. Like, you know, I had to fall back from the whole situation because I really wanted to get this dude good. So one of the other blood dudes named Cat was in the line. Not was in the line. He was in another pen. He seen the whole situation. He's like, yo, Cash, what's good? I'm like, yo, yeah, dudes jumped me in the other pod, blah, blah, blah. I was telling them the situation. He's like, word? He's like, yo, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Leave that alone. Like, don't even. And I'm like, yeah, all right. So we go to court. They got me separated or whatever the case may be. Because usually, like, the red IDs, they put in another pin. So we go into Brooklyn court. I'm in Supreme. You know, I don't know if he's in Criminal Supreme. I don't really see him. So on the go back now, we get on the same bus. So I'm like, yo, it's over. So they put everybody in the pins, uncuff them, and they saved me for last. So when I look in the pin, they got me on the pin, taking off my shackles, taking off my the shackles on my feet. So I see my boy Grape in there. Now Grape is Muslim, so I'm like, yo, Grape, yeah, boy, right there, he gotta go. So dude is looking at me, QB, in the pen. He not even paying attention to Grape. So as soon as they got these shackles off me, they opened the gate for me to go in. Before I could even go in, as I said, yo, Grape crushed him. Boom. So we fixed him a tall glass in the pen. You know, did him in. Boom, 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 boom. Police came, grabbed us off, grabbed him off, switched the pin. So now they moved us from one bullpen to the next because this is the go back. We got to go upstairs back to our housing unit. So we go into the next bullpen and it's crowded. So I see Cat in there. He has a cast on his arm. So he from the Bronx. He like, yo, what's good, Cash? I'm like, yo, what's good? You know, I just seen QB in the other pen. And, you know, we crushed him. And he like, yo, we crushed him? He like, I'm like, yeah, me and my bro, you know, they jumped me, they owe. So he like, yo, Cash, I told you to leave that alone. He said, yo, you good, but your man gotta go. So I'm like, what you talking about? So he reaches in his cast and pulls out a blade. So my man Grape is he's with all the mess. You feel me? So Grape like, yo, drop the banger, let's rock. So Duke. So Cat is coming up on Grape and I'm next to Grape. So we backing up, waiting for, you know, to make a move on this dude. So he trying to say like I'm good, but I'm rocking out with Grape irregardless of the fact of the matter. So he don't really bust no moves. So it's like a standoff. He not doing nothing. So they start calling names. They call my name. They call Grape. They call a couple different people. Mind you, that was Blood College. So it was shocking to me that it wasn't Bloods in the pen right there to really, you know, outnumber us. And the pins was packed. So they called me out. They called Grape out. We dips. So as I'm dipping out, he like, yo, Cash, I got you, Cash. I got you. So I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. I go back to my housing unit. So when I get up to my housing unit, I'm not even there 10 to 15 minutes. One of the big Bloods come to me. Mind you, it's only 2 Muslims in that house at the time. And the Bloods is always deep on any given house, man. You could get 15 or 16 of them, no lie. It used to be like that. And it's only 33 people in the house. So he come to me like, yo, you violated the homie. And I'm like, who? I'm like, yo, he jumped me. Like, what y'all want me to do? He violated me. So they like, yo, listen. They set something up where I had to shoot the fair one with Homicide. Mind you, Homicide is a dude I know for about almost 2-3 years now going, because I was on the island for like 3 years. So at this time, me and Homicide is cooking. We eating together peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know it. You know what I'm saying? It's like 7-Up. We back in pre-K with it. Like, this is my man. So I'm not tripping like, nah, Homo ain't going. But you got to understand, when you in that code, you got to roll with the roll. It's like when big puppet killed little puppet. You feel me? So now, at the end of the day, I'm like, all right. So I didn't really want to go hard on Homo because this was my man. But at the time, I'm not looking at it as business. You know, he's looking at it as strictly business. He didn't care. So we go to the last cell. Mind you, we're outnumbered. It's only me and a Muslim brother named Yahya. And he's like in his late 40s, probably early 50s, older brother, but he still came and held me down by the cell, and he gave me a fair one. Why? I don't know. I still don't know to this day why. And them dudes got hammers and all kind of stuff, mind you. So we go to the back of the cell. So we square up, boom, boom, boom. So mind you, if I win, what you think is gonna happen? It's not gonna end like that. You feel what I'm saying? But still, I was still trying to get it in. You definitely gonna let no dude beat on me. I don't care if we was eating together or not. If you willing to work, so we gonna work. So we started rumbling, boom, boom, boom. He got the best of me. So they like, yo, you gotta roll. All right, like what people say, oh, they packed you out. You went to P. No, I ain't going to no PC. I went to another house. They packed me out. All right, dudes, we got it on. I didn't win, and it's time to leave. If not, they gonna do whatever they gonna do to me. So I got out of there. I'm not no idiot, but let me tell you what happened. This is where it struck a major nerve. So, because this was my man homicide. So as I thought, I get my stuff together. I'm leaving the crib. It's not too many high classification houses that I could go to that I haven't really been through. I've been bouncing from high classification houses. There's maybe like 3 or 4 of them in the building, and I've been to all of them already. So I'm pulling my stuff, going to leave, and I walk past him. Dude kicked me in the back, son. So, and like I said, it's mad blood standing up there. They like this. So that joint struck a nerve, and I never forget it, man. This dude put his feet on me. Like, at the end of the day, we shake. You did what you had to do. You was my man. We was eating together. So that kind of showed me that he really, deep down inside, he had something against me. Like, you know, or he was just trying to gain points. I don't know what the situation was. So dog, yeah, call me what you want, but I ain't no dummy. There's a bunch of people that did what they did, whatever you see, and got packed out, caught dudes later, and put some pain in. You dudes ain't even around no more. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Like, listen, I got out of there, and not to mention just getting out of the housing unit, they brought me to QB's house. Mind you, this is where the whole incident started with UAP, but this is months down the line, 2 months, 3 months. So UAP is not there, Matter, the other bloods is not there. Now it's a whole bunch of new bloods there, right? And it's maybe 2 Muslim brothers in the house. But I'm not looking for no help. I'm just going to do what I have to do. So when I get there, as soon as I come up, I'm trying to see who in the house, because I got ran out of this house already. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom. I'm looking, I see QB. Nah, QB on the gate. So, I ain't no dummy. So, I'm like, so I see the Muslim brother. I'm like, yo, what's going on in there? Blah, 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 blah. We talking. I'm like, yo, I ain't coming in. It's a wrap. Yo, I got an issue. Blah, 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 blah. So, me and him, like, piling, and I'm telling him what's the spill. He ain't got no hammer. Ain't nothing going on with him. So, I'm about to go in the lion's den again. Nizar, mind you, an hour or so before that, me and Grape crushed QB in the pins. Then I went to my other housing unit. Me and Hamo got it on. He got the best of me. Now they bring me back to a new house, which is the old house from 3 months ago where I got ran out at. Do you understand what's going on? So a blood dude pull up to the gate named KB. I guess he hearing what's going on. Me and the one of the bros is talking. He like, yo, come in. You good? So I'm like, yo, who you, boy? He like, yo, my name KB, King Blood. So I'm like I'm from the Star. So we was talking a little bit, but I'm feeling the, you know, smile up in your face, like the drama is dead, all of that plotting instead. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how it's going. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go in here. They gonna end up, you know what I mean, flipping me. I'm gonna end up having to leave, going to another house that I already been in with Bloods. They gonna send the kite. It's a never ending saga, you know, because I'm not going to PC. So I'm getting ran out of four houses back to back. Nah, we not doing that. So I'm like, yo, yeah, nah, I'm good. He like, yo, boy, I'm telling you, I'm a man. You got my word. You come in this crib, you good. I went in, but I'm on point. QB is in there. I got issues with him. It's already ma'aruf, is well known. Some people say, yo, you stupid for even going in. I thought that too once I went in. You know what I'm saying? So I went in, I get by my cell. He come, he talking to me, boom, 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 we polying. QB come up like, yo, da-da-da-da, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did what y'all did. I did what I did to you. You and Hamo got it on. It's squash. It's dead. If anything, they would have flipped you in that house and this and that. Ray, Tay. So I'm like, yo, cool. So, but I'm still on point for days, but not too long. And then it just got crazy dark after that. So stay tuned for part 3 because I could have avoided it, but I chose not to. And things got super messy. Stay tuned. Stay rip. 6-pack. Big bag.
Indeed, in the body, literal translation, is a lump of flesh, a piece of meat. إِذَا صَلَحَتْ صَلَحَ الْجَسَدُ كُلُّهُ. And when that lump of flesh